In this video, we're going to talk about the Capita Horrorscope, their super jib board. This is a board that's designed for eradicating rails, doing slappies on snow curbs, just buttering around the whole mountain, being soft and playful. It can hit jumps if you need it to, but this board is designed to be played around on. It's one of those boards that if you're going to hit urban rails, you can ride it, destroy it, move on.
Your horoscope is that you are doomed to do reviews for eternity.
Jesus. Space cults. Why did it have to be space cults? This board features Capita's urban profile, which is flat between the feet. So insert pack to insert pack on the inside flat, and then rocker from there on out. It's going to be loose and surfy, especially out in the tips. It's designed for someone that's jibbing, hence why it's called the urban profile. This board is available in both regular and wide sizes. Okay, let's take a look at the Horoscope's flex pattern. This is a board that's slightly above being a jib noodle, and that's where it kind of stays. This is a board with a lot of play out in the tips and an ever so slightly stiffer profile underfoot, and then a lot of play between the feet. There is an abundance of torsional give. This is a board that you can twist, flex, bend any way you want until your heart's content. This is one of those boards you're going to feel everything with. When it comes to stability, if you get into really rutted out terrain, the board's going to get bucked around. If you're on a groomer, you're going to be fine. You're just going to notice chatter out in the tips. They're going to do that little flapping thing, look like a bird about to take off. Don't worry, you're not going to fly unless you want to. With the camber profile on this board, you're going to get a skate style pop to it, which means you don't have to aggressively load it up like something that's camber dominant. With that said, the snap is actually really solid in this board for how soft it is. Sending side hits, rollers, cat track gaps, no problem. Taking it in the park, eyeing up on urban features, once again, not an issue. If you're jumping, you want to keep it to the small to medium-ish sized ones, and the reason for that is the softer flex pattern and that camber profile. You go with the bigger jumps, you're probably going to be wheeling out. This is just a board that is more suited for smaller features. Obviously, this board has been designed for jibbing, which means it's going to be great at pressing and buttering. Now, this is a board that you can easily engage. Lean back, lean forward, you're in a press. That's how it's built. And that softer flex really lets you dominate this board and do what you want with it. You want to pop a 180 into a butter? Go for it. You want to pop up onto a rail and land in a nose press? Go for it. This is a board you don't have to worry about when you're buttering or jibbing. You control it how you want. It really doesn't have a lot of snap or rebound out of it, so it's not going to fight you when you are pressing or buttering. If you want to get sideways, do it. It'll hug a rail just right. This is a board you want to finesse when you're carving. You don't want to aggressively drive it because you can get it to wash out. Now, I did do Euro carves with this board, and as long as you stay centered and on top of yourself and know what you're doing, you won't wash out. If you have any hesitation or you change the way you're weighting this board, you're probably going to wash out. It does engage from edge to edge easily enough. It is a board that you can get on edge without it fighting you. It's great at locking in for those long, drawn out mellow carves, and it's great at tight, quick setup turns. This is definitely a board for a jib guy, and especially someone with a skate style, someone that's going to look at a rail and approach it a little differently. Someone that's going to play around on the hill, someone that's riding predominantly park and only rides the mountain to get to the park. So you want to get jibby with it. Well, the Horoscope's a great board for that, but these decks also compare to it. The K2 Worldwide Weapon, the Live to Ride Impression, the Flow Verve, the Rosinal Trick Stick, the Rome Artifact Rocker.
Alright, so now you've decided what snowboard you're going to get, and you're going to decide where you're going to buy it. If you're shopping local, awesome. Slap your local shop guys a high five and tell them they're killing it. But for those of you that are buying online, why don't you shop from one of the links we have down below? That way you support us and you get a deal on your snowboard.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below. That way you're getting a notification. And I'll see you guys in another video.